Hey you guys, I am gonna be going live at 6:30, round about 6:30, over at LMB Boutique on Broadway on Facebook. I don't know if it's her business page or a group page, but there's a post on my wall where I linked their page for you guys so that you could find it. And a whole lot of customers ask for kind of like basic, they call it hack, which I don't know why my camera's doing that. They call it highlight and contour for the mascara makeup. So I went ahead and did my eyes and my brows, and of course I put some lipstick on off camera, just because I'm about to walk out the door here in a second. But I wanted to show you how quickly you can put the face products on and how easy they are to use. I also wanted to let you guys know that Lange just came out with a new purple shampoo. I used it today. Holy smokes. So I was spending a ton of money on the Pravana brand. If you have blonde in your hair and you want the brass out, the newest, it's in a pink bottle and it's like $11. There's a link in my profile. If you tap my nose, it should come up for you to order the Lange. But if you have blonde in your hair at all, I don't care if you're on well water, city water, whatever, it's going to get mineral deposits in it. And they're a brand new purple shampoo, not the one that's in a tube, it's in a pink bottle. Holy smokes, it took every ounce of brass that I had in my platinum out, and you can even kind of see some of the purple. So this is a shampoo that I recommend you using maybe once a week to get the brass and the deposits out of your blonde. So the What Mascara is, they're all cream products. The only thing that she has that's powder is, of course, her eyeshadow. She has a powdered bronzer, a powdered setting powder. She has 5 powdered illuminators, which is what you and I would normally call highlight. What she calls highlight, you and I would normally call foundation or concealer. She calls this 3D makeup because you do an all over, a main highlight, then a brightening highlight, and then you have your contour. And of course you can deepen that with bronzers or, however you want to do it. So what I'm going to do today is something that I've been doing the last few times. All the face products are cream. So her lip and cheeks, these is Summer Love, this is Ballerina, these are her newest. And then these Sandy is my main highlight. I use Aura as a brightening. Sometimes I'll add Linen, but I'm too tan for that right now. And then I go in with my contour, which I use Astoria, and then this is the Bella bronzer. This is her cream bronzer, and then this is the newest cream illuminator, which is Angel. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna use this Bella so you guys can see. I'm gonna use the B squared brush. All of my brushes are mascara as well. And I'm gonna go into the cream Bella bronzer, and I'm just gonna warm up my face just a little bit before I put my main highlight on. I freaking love bronzer. I don't care if it's summer, I don't care if it's winter. I like to bronze to the gods. So I do this before, and you can do it after. The benefit of creams is creams kind of melt into each other, so you don't have any stark lines. All of her products are super pigmented, so anytime you're laying down, I don't know why my phone keeps doing that on this shadow. Anytime you're laying down a product, whether it's bronzer, her highlighters, her lip and cheeks, whatever, you're laying down pigment. So that's just, I don't know if you guys can see in this light, I don't know why it's doing this because I don't even have my ring light on, but just with the bronzer alone, it warmed up my face a whole lot. Again, this is the B squared. Now I'm going to go in with her newest brush, which sold out super fast, but they've gotten back in, which is the Buffy brush. I really hated this, ironically, when I first got it in, because I had just gotten used to using the B squared for my all over face. Now that I've been using this, I freaking love it. So I'm going to go into my main highlight, which, like I said, is Sandy. In the wintertime, my main highlight is more June, and sometimes in the summer I even go with Mango, which is the colors. Okay, so with the Buffy brush, and it's hard to see in this light, but I barely picked up any product, and you can see the pigment in that. And again, this would be a heck of a lot faster if I were slapping this on and walking out the door. But I like to talk it through just so you guys can see how easy it is to highlight and contour without having to have like a ton of products or makeup know-how. It's super easy, especially with the creams. A lot of people recommend the Stay Spray, which is her setting spray. I do love it. The only issue that I have with it is sometimes I feel like, especially when it's really humid months or hot months here, there's an oil that's in her Stay Spray that for some reason does not react with my skin the best. So I actually set my makeup with a loose setting powder, Coty Airspun. It's like $6 or $7 at like Walmart or Target or CVS. So I'm using very, very, very minimal product and spreading it around. One of the #1 mistakes I think newbies with this product make is they try to grab as much cream. I need to be over. I'll bring it with me, Loretta. I'm glad that you said that. I need to be, yeah, I'm leaving here as soon as Lane gets here. They try to use the same amount of cream that they would use like a cream-based like MAC product or whatever. So I'm going to go in with the smaller end of the Buffy brush and I'm going to dip into the Aura. And this is why I tell you guys to let me color match, because you can see how dark that looks in the tin versus what it looks like when you get it on your face. And I probably should have waited to do my lower lash mascara. But just with Aura, you can see like instant facelift and it like blurs it. So I don't know how else to describe this other than it's like airbrush makeup, and it's so just, there's definitely a learning curve, and there's some people that, you know, may never love it, and that's totally fine. It's kind of like, I'm trying to think of other lines, like, you know, some people love CC cream and swear by it. Some people, hey Callie, love pigmented moisturizer. It's just, it's all personal preference, but I'm telling you, if you give mascara a shot and you use it long enough to determine like how it works best with your skin, whether that's the Stay Spray or, you know, setting with a powder or whatever, you will love it. Like, it's just, it's amazing. I don't know why the light is doing that. It's so weird. So you can see just in a few minutes, I did a bronzer, I did an all over foundation, I did a brightening highlight. I'm gonna go into my contour now. And again, creams on creams blend out beautifully. So I'm gonna go in with my detailed hack brush. It looks like this. Again, all of these are mascara brushes. Even if you don't use cream makeups or the mascara makeup, her brushes are just bomb. So the reason that I like the detailed hack, you can see just by going back and forth that sharp line that I got. And I'm gonna blend it. I'm just showing you how easy this is. My shirt. Girl, this is true vintage. I found this at, where was it? There was like a little hole in the wall thrift store over by us when we lived over in Fort Worth that wasn't even open that long. And my husband was going through the men's shirts and found it. And I was like, mine! I'm using a setting spray and a small amount of powder on top, minimal. See, everybody's like preferences, but you guys see how easy that blended? Like, I laid it down and blended it 2 seconds. You do not have to have makeup know-how. As long as you know product placement for this, it's going to work for you. I'm gonna go right here under my jawline. I'm using the Astoria right here. Oh, I just dipped into Bella. I always recommend Bella or Cayman, especially in the summer. I feel like it just provides like a flawless, kind of airbrushed, warms up your face look. I don't know how to explain it. And I know that sometimes people are on a budget, and if that's the case, I totally understand. I at least always recommend you getting 4 tins when you place your initial order, because you get a free compact like this that's a little bit smaller, and it holds 4 tins, so that you have a magnetic holder compact for your products that you order. I'm going to contour my nose really quickly. I like to use this as well because I like to use the side of it. You don't have to have these brushes, but I will tell you there's very few makeup lines that I will say the brushes make a difference. And I feel like with mascara, because it's cream and it's a completely different product than what you've ever used before, I feel like the brushes make or break the product on your face. I'm trying to figure out why it's doing that. Which bronzer is darker? Bella is darker, but I did send a message to Kara's sister, who's like top of the line on my team, and I told her that I'm usually more of a powdered bronzer girl, but that I felt like for summer, for winter, Cayman was beautiful for me, but for summer I need, I'm gonna fix this by the way, for summer I need a darker powdered bronzer. So this is the detailed hack. So you saw me do it here, 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 and around here. I used the angles for my nose, and then I'm gonna go in with this end right here, and I'm gonna blend it. And I usually recommend a 3D sponge for most people as well. The reason being, and I'll show you what it looks like. Where is... The reason being is it blends it really, really well. So I'm gonna go in with this little, this is called the Hotline, or no, this one's Know Your Angles. She also has a Hotline brush that looks just like this, it's just smaller. And the extra stuff that I do, obviously not everybody has to do. This is just me being full on extra. And I'm gonna blend that. Little nose contour trick. So in love with the brush cleaner. Girl, it's amazing. The brush cleaner works even on non-mascara brand brushes. Okay, so the last thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my under eye, not last thing, next to last thing, with the where's my Coty Airspun? With the Coty Airspun, it looks like this. Like I said, it's like $6 or $7. Make sure you get the loose translucent. I'm gonna go in with the 3D perfecting sponge and set right here just because it's hot as hell outside right now. Spreading around the Coty Airspun where I produce hella oil. Okay, I'm gonna tap on some blush. I'm not sure which one. Yeah, the brush cleaner, and it makes your brushes smell like cotton candy. Okay, so I'm gonna go in today with, what am I gonna use? I think that's baby watermelon. I'm gonna try the baby watermelon. I think that's what that, no, this one's baby watermelon over here, I believe. I need to pop them out and look, but you know, that takes time and I just really don't have. And again, these are so freaking pigmented, like I'm barely touching the brush to the lip and cheek. And you can use the lip and cheeks obviously as blush, lipstick. You can use it on your eyes as eyeshadow. About to have to walk out the door. Same B-squared brush that I used before. I'm gonna go in, just because again I'm extra, with the powdered Cayman bronzer, which is right here. I'm gonna use my B-squared again. Bronze Cayman on top. If you like the bronzy look, get Cayman and Bella, I'm telling you. Put Bella down before your main, and then put your regular highlights and stuff on, and then at the end, before you do your cream illuminator, go over with Cayman, and it's life. Okay, I usually use a powdered illuminator, but I want to show you guys how pretty the cream can be, just as like a glow from within. So I'm going to go back into, and you guys, all of my face makeup is coming out of this palette right here. There's some eyeshadows and even a thing I'm not using right now, but everything pretty much that I'm using. And I used baby watermelon blush, but I could substitute that out for Summer Love or something, you know. But I am gonna go in with Angel, which is the newest cream illuminator, with the other side of my 3D perfecting sponge. And I'm just gonna swipe it on there and tap. Look how soft that is. It's just so, it's like, it's not overpowering. I sound drunk. Overpowering? It's not overpowering. It's just like makes your skin look healthy, I guess is the best way that I can describe it. Take the nose and right there. And that's it, all done. Sometimes I like to add unicorn, or let's see. I think that is amazing. This is the, what is this one? Not detail hack, what is this? Multitasker. This is the multitasker brush. Just dipped in a little bit of, I think that's Georgia. It might be Blondie. No, I don't know. I can't remember the names. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to set my face with the Stay Spray, but I'm going to spray it on my sponge and then dry it off a little bit to apply it. And this is what the Stay Spray looks like. You guys, it smells like freaking summertime. It's like coconut. I don't even, it smells so good. They need to make that into a perfume. Okay, so I got a little bit on my sponge because the spray on the Stay Spray is freaking rude and aggressive, and I wish like hell she would change that out, and I think they're probably working on it because it's just too much. I don't recommend spraying it directly on your face. All right, I will be going live over at LMB's boutique on Broadway. They start at about 6:30. Her daughter normally does it, but she needed help tonight, so that's where I'm headed. And I will see you there. What? Okay. Bye, you guys. Finish.